Hi everyone, this is Terry from Detroit, Michigan. I want to keep you updated, and I know you're all wondering what happened at the fashion show, but let me tell you a little quick update on what happened this week. Really, really good news. Thursday afternoon I received a donation box with a lot of shampoo and conditioner for the women, but what's great about this, there was a magazine in the box called Strut Magazine. And this magazine is all about women in business, women who have made it through a lot of struggles in their life. Just an inspirational magazine. Well, 3 weeks before that, the photographer that's documenting all this project and taking photos, he said, "You need to get in that magazine." Well, I just let it go. I didn't think nothing of it. Well, this magazine showed up in the box. So, first I was like, ooh, this is too weird, is the universe talking to me? So I opened up the magazine, and there was a comment in there from the editor about homes giving you hope. So right there I knew that I had to take action. So I called the editor, and I also left her email about the project, and I hope that this inspired her to do a story on the project. Friday morning she called me, and she is doing a story on the entire project and the women's makeover. So that will be in the August magazine, and the magazine for August will be about making your dreams come true. So it's perfect. Friday morning I met with a professional painter at the shelter, and he is going to do he's going to have his crew come in, and they're going to do all the painting, so that's all set. When I was leaving the shelter, the director came up to me, and she said, "I have to tell you something." She says, 8 months ago, we had a business call us, and they wanted to donate $2,500. And she says a couple of months went by, and we never heard from them, so I gave them a call, and the woman on the phone said, we lost the check, but if it shows up, we'll give you a call. 2 days ago, they called her, the director, at the shelter, and the check, they found it. It was in the woman's car, underneath her car seat. Amazing. So the director said, take $2,000 of it, it's yours for the project. So I truly believe that that check was waiting for this project. It's just, that's like a miracle to me. So Friday evening I went to a copy place to make copies of the poem and the dream list. And a couple days before that, I called the manager at this copy place, which I won't mention the name, and she wasn't very pleasant, and she said she can't help me. So I went in there Friday night with all my news articles from Detroit News, Oakland Press, and Being Magazine, not because I was going to show anyone, because I already knew they wouldn't help me, but I always keep everything together in a folder. So I gave my copies to the lady at the counter of the dream list and the poem, and she started asking questions about what this project was I was doing. So I pulled out my news stories, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, did you go to the manager?" I said, "Well, I already went to her, and she wouldn't do anything." She says, "I want to do something. I want to pay it forward, and I want to help these women. So we're going to do this on pink paper with clip art, staple them and fold them for half the cost." So when I had that call with that manager days before, my first reaction was to be negative, to be angry, and I said, "You know what, you need to let it go. Just let it go and don't let it bother you, because we're going to figure it out. I will figure out a way, the universe will figure out a way." Look how, it's just amazing how you change your way of thinking, and you attract the people in your lives. How you think is what you attract into your life. So how would I have never known, to go in there Friday night, and that certain woman was working, and she helped me make that possible. Because these flyers were for the fashion show to reach more people to get the rest of the funds for the lockers and the bunk beds. So I stayed about till midnight with my kids, and we inserted the 2 flyers together. We finished all that, which is a great lesson for my kids, because they already want to go to the shelter and meet all the kids, so we're going to plan a trip. Saturday morning, I went and had my makeup done. I got to the fashion show, had my table all set up, and with my vision board, the flyers, And this woman walks in. I'm like, boy, she looks familiar. It was the editor to Strut Magazine. So I went up to her. I said, thank you so much for wanting to do this story. And she said, it is my pleasure. I'm so excited about this project. So that's all set. DuPont, a lady that works for DuPont came up to me. She's like, I want to bring this project to the owner. So I believe that we can get some funds for this. So that's all good. They announced my project. There was about 700 women there. Most of them brought my flyer home. So I am believing, I already took action, that I will receive checks in the mail next week, and also emails and phone calls of angels wanting to donate money to purchase these last 2 items on the list. Let's see. Also, I received a gift card from Home Depot and Bed Bath & Beyond. It was small, but every bit counts. Thank you. Let's see. I have a list here. 2 reporters were at the fashion show. Ruth Spencer told me to call Channel 4 in Detroit. That's WDIV, and ask for Paula Tutman. And she would love to do the story because it's a very visual story and inspiring. So I already left her a message this morning. I left a message on Channel 7 for Bill Spencer. He's the gentleman that, it's called Call for Action. He goes and finds things. If you're really desperate for something and you want to make a difference in other people's lives, he searches for an angel that could purchase that. So I told him about the bunk beds. I also called another catering company and left a message for the meals. So the rest of the meals taken care of. We have half of it taken care of so far. That's already out in the universe. Let's see. And that's about it. But it's all good. The women look beautiful from the shelter. They were in the fashion show. It brought me to tears because they were so happy, and their attitudes, their body language was just so great. They looked just great. And we spoke for a little bit, and they're really, really excited about the project. They're keeping the faith and hope that we're going to, they told me, we're going to receive these 2 things. So don't give up faith. So that's about it, and I hope everything's going well this weekend for you guys. And I will talk to you pretty soon. I'm going to make a season 2 video of the 100-day challenge. I'm going to start that up. I'll probably make it tonight or tomorrow morning. So I will talk to you soon.